Amen.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I feel very strong attraction to Shaykh Effendi and I would like to visit you at Osmanlı Dergah, but I'm afraid that my murshid will stop me from going and will be hurt by my actions. What should I do?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is something which is very unusual is happening now. The sheikhs, they're fighting over their murids. No, you are my murid. You're not his murid. What kind of a sheikh is that? You are mine, you're not his. We understand maybe if a Wahhabi sheikh says, don't go to Dargah because they're sitting to say Allah, you cannot go. Maybe it fits because they're following shaitan. Because only shaitans, they're going to forbid you from saying Allah. Maybe if the Wahhabis is telling you, Wahhabi Imam telling you not to go, it makes sense. But why? Especially in these days when Ahli Tariqat and the followers of Tasawwuf and Sufism, they are getting bombarded both by ideas and literally the maqams and the dargahs, they're being bombed by the enemies of Tasawwuf, enemies of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, those who are claiming that we are Ashkar Rasul. They're stopping their people from going to another group that is also loving the Prophet ﷺ. What kind of foolishness is this? This is jealousy. This is not intelligence. Does our Shaykh allow us to go to any dargah, anywhere? He says openly so many times, anyone who is gathering to say Allah, go and see them. Sit, make zikr with them. If they're teaching you something, sit and listen and understand. But in these days, the Ahli Tariqat become worse than the Wahhabis, saying, no. I have people that we call azan, we start praying, they pray, we're about to start to say Allah, they leave. I say, are you Wahhabi? No, we're following Sheikh so and so and so. I say, why are you not making zikr? It is not permitted for us. Not permitted to say Allah, you foolish one. When the Ahli Tasawwuf people, the Shaykh should come together, they're becoming like silly children to be fighting over the things that they say, this is mine. Even children these days, they don't do that, especially those who are trained to live in the dargah. They're showing the level of the Shaykh too. But then again, am I going to say drop and come? No, don't come. If it's still not strong enough for you, if you are thinking you might hurt someone, don't come. But if you think you're going to please Allah and His Prophet, if you're going to please the peer of your tariqat, especially some, they're belonging to same way, same Naqshbandi way, but maybe different branches, they say don't go. What can we do? There are people in the same Naqshbandi Haqqani order who says don't go to Sheikh Abdul Karim's zikr because it is an association of shaitan. If our people are saying that about us, what do we expect from others? We don't expect nothing. Come, whoever you are, whatever you are. Ours is not a dargah of despair. Even if you break your promises 1,000 times, come. Leave your ego outside and enter. At that time we will discover what Allah has put in you. Who are you trying to please? Then look, what are we thinking? What are we saying? What are we practicing? What are we teaching? Okay, maybe it makes a little bit of a sense if Yahshua say don't go to these different things because they always play with all these other ones, or they take money from you, or they fool you, or men and women, they're mixing and they're doing so many things, or they're just talking about this dunya. Meaning all these things is not in tariqat, is not in Islam. But people who are saying we are following tariqat, they're practicing all these things, there are people who are like that. Maybe there is something there. But our life is open. Our actions are open. This is what it is. What are we teaching? It is open. Muslims, they know. Non-Muslims, they know. And the enemies of Islam, they know. From individuals to regimes to agencies, they know what we are. Our forehead is open. So, do what your heart is pulling you to do. Do what your heart is telling you to do. Never forget that there is a hierarchy of tarikats. It's okay to go up, maybe. You don't go down. Never forget that to go anywhere where they're saying Allah is going to bring you so much blessings. So, be sincere and look to see where your heart is going to be satisfied with. The heart, the Quran Karim is saying, can only be satisfied with the remembrance of Allah. The ones that you are going to, are they remembering Allah? Are they remembering Allah in zikr, in sohbat, in work? Are they remembering the Prophet ﷺ? That is the only way your heart is going to be satisfied. If they are doing that, run to them. If they're not doing that, run away from them. Hazrati Bayazid Bistami Qadasallahu Sir, he went through 99 sheikhs before he found his sheikh. So, all of us, we've had so many teachers, both in spirituality or religion or life, until we found our teacher. And this is where it stops here. Why does it stop here? Because from here is infinite. The sky is the limit. May Allah give you satisfaction, inshallah, to your heart. Assalamu alaikum.